good computer. Holy shit. I'm going to go live.
And it's all because of me. You got a
All
patch?
right. All right. Okay. We are unpacking it right now. We are really excited. This feels like Christmas Day. We're going live. I've got my friend Fran here. So we are 3.5 gigabytes out of 116 gigabytes unpacking. And what that means for anybody who doesn't know is that there is a sort of an encryption. So when you pre-download it, you don't actually have access to it. And the way they make sure you don't have access to it is by, frankly, just by encrypting it, locking it behind a key. So now that we're unpacking it, it'll be available. And there might also be a patch after that, but we're not too sure yet. So anyways, welcome to Sisyphus Gaming Channel. We'll do some proper announcements, introductions, everything like that. We're just here to have a fun time. Take a look at this a few days ahead of pretty much most everybody who's relying on Game Pass and other such things. I'm pretty excited about this. This is one of my first streams, and it's obviously one of the big streams, considering it's such a major, very secretive release. So I think I've been spending the last couple hours, courtesy of Fran. I want to give him a big shout out. He's in the call right now. Say hello, Fran, if you want.
Hello, guys.
All right. Hello, guys. That's a pretty good introduction from Fran. He helped me design my banner, and my profile picture, which really look like downright, if you asked me, they look downright professional. And I think that's pretty special. So that's kind of where we're going on. Fran, I want to mention something. As I'm bringing my mouse across the screen, it's almost like it's dragging. I wonder if that's part of my software, if I just have a bad mouse.
So what I'm seeing at the moment is just an intermission picture.
Yes, of course.
That is very low quality, to be honest.
Oh yeah. It's a joke. It's kind of the Monty Python. What I'm actually gonna do,
Yeah, but I will not do jokes when you start up. But yeah.
Well, it's pretty funny.
And
if anybody's seen Monty Python, they end the movie with
cursor.
They end the movie with an intermission screen. It's just horrendous. Yeah, I unplugged and replugged my Razer. It's only started since I started unpacking Starfield. Interesting. When I bring myself over to screen number 2, it actually does a little bit better. I wonder if it might be OBS itself and the streaming software in general.
Yeah, you are losing a bit of frames. It might be because the bandwidth is occupied with download and stuff.
Okay, we can assume that. And I'm wondering if that's affecting... It's really only happening on my first primary screen, right? So I'm looking at... What I'm seeing is very interesting. It's I might as well... I'm going to stream for you,
It might be the CPU that is very busy unpacking.
It's just busy unpacking.
Means it's just the CPU.
Interesting.
It's either bandwidth or CPU.
Yeah, so it's kind of like dragging. I'm just moving it across, and it's just kind of... you didn't think... I just wouldn't think...
It's the CPU mouse. For sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's also trying to close, minimize Discord's a bit slow. Okay, so I just want to address these bugs before because I'm imagining if I'm in a shooting fight and all of a sudden...
It's not a bug.
Yeah, let's hope so. I've just dealt with a couple of them today, setting up the microphone where it just felt like metallic-y, echoey, very odd range. For those who do not know, we are at 23 gigabytes out of 116 gigabytes unpacked. It's definitely a little slow. That's okay. It's just part of uncrypting the whole procedure. 25 gigabytes. It's just going to take it piece by piece, I guess. It's also installing it at the same time. I think it might be downloading a little bit as well. If there's a big patch coming. All right. So yeah, we're just keeping it live, just keeping you guys updated on how it's going. Feel free to just take a moment. This is really just the introduction. We are going to be just getting the game ready, started, configured, making sure the full screen works. Do I need it in window? Do I need it in bordered? You never really know with these kinds of goofy programs. So we're going to get that config figured out. In the future, I'll be a little smoother at it once I have more experience, but that's just the way she goes. But yeah, it's been it's going good so far. Definitely going good so far. I really like that intermission screen. It's goofy as hell.
As long as you like it.
I do.
Everyone likes it.
But I really like, again, that profile picture. That is beautiful. Wow, yeah, this process is wrecking my computer. I have a good computer. This is a 4090 i7 1300K. So I'm just surprised that anything can slow it down.
By the way, that 3090K doesn't exist. You have a 13,700.
13700K. Sorry. Yeah, I get my computer parts mixed up. I think that's really shameful, and I should be tarred and feathered for that.
And even if it was a 13,900K, it would max out at 100% anyway, because it uses the max that you have.
That's a good
even
point.
If you had 2 CPUs, it would just use everything it has, so it will not have an headroom for.
That's a very good
processing point. OBS or moving the mouse. I don't know.
That's a very, very good point. So yeah, it's just fascinating. Just very fascinating. We're just going to see how this goes. I had some Star Citizen pictures up before as I was trying to, but it's that game is just kind of crashing, so I might be abandoning ship. It's a sweet game. I'm one of the few people who loved the game because it goes. There's sort of the amount of money invested versus the amount of time you spend playing it, the amount of joy you get out of it. They kind of contradict each other. So the less money but the more time you play, the happier you are with the state of things, and that's where I'm at. So all things considered, it's not a finished product, and probably will never be, because they kind of default.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
The day one patch of Starfield, it was also supposed to patch a lot of crashes. So if you don't get the patch, that's going to be very problematic here.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
Hopefully you get the day one patch.
Yeah, it's nice to have. I'll try to treat myself right. The 2 a.m. It was
actually
a 2 a.m.
You
release.
might already have it, because the news of the day one patch was maybe around the 29th, and so the Steam preload was on the 3rd. Yeah. 30th.
We're at 52 gigabytes.
It might be already included.
Out of 116 gigabytes right now. So we're definitely closing in, right?
Decryption.
Exactly. We're definitely closing in here.
You mean decryption, right?
Decryption, yeah. I mean, it just says unpacking, but that's what it means. Can't have people accessing. Enough people had access to the to the files to make mods, though. So you can go on Nexus mods right now and find all sorts of infinite money glitch and better renders. And I'm I haven't even seen. Why would I want to change the shaders if I haven't even? Why would I want to change the shaders if I haven't seen them yet? So I love.
And it's not really that they have access to the files, because
they know enough about creation.
They just know that the shader thingy that's called reshade. It's compatible with most games because it hooks up with the game engine, with DirectX 11 or 12 or Vulkan, and it applies the shader as a filter, and so they already know what they like or what most people like, and they just upload it for Starfield, but it's a generic filter. It can be applied to any game.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna just nod and smile I understood any of that. That's my general approach to most things. But yeah, I think you're right.
It's just a program that applies filter to games. It's not really specific to Starfield. Just what I said.
Right.
And also the skip launch video and the no message of the day and stuff like this. It's because they know that Bethesda games have this little file with the options, and they know that if they change these options, they can make intro, skip, or do this stuff. And so even if they never seen the game, they know that this file is gonna be there, and if you change this, and this, you can skip video file, etc.
Very true. Very
Man,
true.
the Bethesda archive extractor is the standard compression for Bethesda software that is used and keep using it by them because they allow the mods to exist. It's one of the big reasons they say they don't want to change engine, even though any engine can be made to allow mods if they really want it. So it's not really an excuse for me. But
Fran, if I don't see you in TED Talk about just any miscellaneous topic in the next 5 years, I'm gonna be upset. I think the world has been let down. I think at that point, just let let climate change just bring up all the volcanoes and whatnot. Okay, I'm at 70. I'm at 78 gigabytes of 116. That's just part of these live releases are always like this. They're like, all right, let's get ready at 2 a.m. Let's freaking do it. And you think, okay, I can just hit play. I've pre-downloaded it, but actually, we're gonna need 12 more minutes. Well, we have been unpacking for 12 minutes. That's hilarious. I kind of expected that. I thought it would take about 15 minutes to at least download the new patch. I did not expect unpacking to take this long. To be honest, it would actually possibly have taken less time to just download it fresh for me. My internet's really good. I could have just downloaded the whole thing unpacked as is at 2 a.m. sharp. And
unfortunately, usually when you download, there is an unpacking process involved anyway.
But wouldn't
maybe
the
it's not as
coming
CPU intensive as a decryption.
Right. But wouldn't the version coming from the servers be unpacked by default? Like not as like you say, not as intensive?
Not necessarily. It might. But I think that the real problem that is slowing down you at the moment is that you are actually streaming at the same time.
That's possible.
And so the CPU is also doing the processing for the...
Oh, it's encoding. We're doing encoding too.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
It doesn't actually affect FPS
even though
the
real encoding is... No, the real encoding is on the GPU. But there is some work that OBS specifically does that also takes the CPU a bit away.
Regardless, even if I could have done it in a minute or 2,
4%.
There was value for me in just making sure, does my mic work? Does my stream work? Does my what's the quality like? How's the audio coming across? Like, just a lot of little things like that. I just got to make sure. We also we're going to take a second. We're going to balance out the audio of the game itself compared to my voice. Sometimes that can be a little tricky. Sometimes it can be super easy, super straightforward. I'm also wondering, Fran, do you think I should be turning off the music just so that's not distracting the gameplay and narration, or should we just keep it going?
You mean the music in the game? Because at the moment I'm not hearing any music.
Well, there's no game. Well, we're at 99 gigabytes of 116. So when the game is playing, do you think we should keep? What do you think? Yeah.
We should adjust based on how the volume look in the game, and
you got me there.
I don't really know what's the overpowering force of this game. But
I usually when I'm playing Valheim, when I'm doing my Valheim uploads, I just turn the music right off in general. That's kind of been working for me. I think it can be distracting when it's competing for that audio space with the narration. But I don't want people to miss out because the audio is it's such an important. Music is a huge part of Bethesda and Starfield.
I think 3 or 5% should be always enabled.
Yeah,
and especially this game as a freaking good soundtrack.
Allegedly, yeah. The OST is the OST available for purchase at the moment? Download.
It leaked in at least 50%.
And there were some
leaks. I'm not sure if it's available for download, legal download. But
there's that one guy who's going to. There's that one. Fran, if anybody needs anything, just Fran will show you around. Anything at all. He's that kind of guy. So he's the what's his name? Frodo. He's the guy from The Godfather. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we have 113 gigabytes of 116 gigabytes. I'm just happy I'm not going to end up like that guy who got arrested for. I think he stole copies and then sold them for like a paltry amount of money, a very low amount of money. Classic. That is classic.
Yeah.
What can you do?
250 with the standard and premium upgrade together. It was a 250 bundle.
Yes. Yes, I heard about that. That was just a shame.
And people actually received it and played it.
It looks
But
like
he got caught.
our game looks like it says download complete. Your game is ready to play. We should have access to it right now. Let's see. Might just need to maybe just verifying files. It's got kind of got a grayed out play button. I'm also wondering if it might be faster.
Yeah, it might take more than expected.
Do you think I should log out, log into Steam? Sometimes that has worked for other programs.
No, I would wait. Also, can you look in Task Manager if there is any activity in the Steam process?
Yeah, let's take a piece. That's a good question.
Yeah, I will not interrupt the process that is happening.
It does not seem that Steam is taking up anything at all, to be honest.
Try to double click the link. Let's see what it says when you try to launch it.
No, I don't think I can. I wonder if I could go to ex the file itself and browse local files. Do you think? Yeah. Let's just try. Yeah, let's try to launch it from there. I am just gonna run.
I will take a very small break because I will need to cough and take some water.
Okay, it says launching. I tell you what.
Bottle is empty.
I'm gonna tell you this much. It says it's launching. It says it's running.
Let's make sure it's showing up on OBS because I'm still seeing.
No, so it's not. I'm not even getting a black screen yet. Okay, we're getting a screen.
I will be back.
Here we go. I think it's coming. I think it's here. All right, for anybody watching, we are officially starting Starfield. We are also going to be recording, and I might be editing the files later and putting together like a little bit, like point A, point B, point C. Wow, look at that screen. That is gorgeous. I don't know if anybody sees this. We got an EULA, okay. Hopefully I didn't just lose my kidney by hitting accept too fast. Welcome to Starfield. This means the world to us to have you exploring our brand new universe. Thank you so much for playing. Can't wait to see what you discover. This is beautiful. Let's take a look at game we're going to be putting on. Let's slap that on very hard. I know hardcore is coming, but it's not here yet. Save and pause. 10 minutes. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Back. Display. This looks good. This looks good. Let's just check motion blur. I do not love that. VSync. We want that off. Upscaling. Yeah, let's take that right off. Contrast adaptive sharpening. I'm not huge on that. Enable variable rate shading during rendering should be fine. It should be all very, very, very high, right? That's what this machine is for. Borderless full screen. I'll take it. Okay, interface. Show damage numbers off. Absolutely. We can do that. Controls. We'll figure that as we go. Accessibility. Audio. Let's get down to music. Perfect, perfect. Now I can actually hear a few things. That was pretty loud for those of you who didn't see that. I think some of you might be interested just in seeing like what's going on in the menu, so I think making sure y'all dialogue subtitles, general subtitles, on. Let's bring that music down just a tiny bit more. Okay. Okay. New game. Confirmed. This is beautiful. We are in for a treat, everyone. Whoever's here, thank you for joining us. Let's get to it. This is very exciting. But I do need to make sure. There we go. Now we actually have my image there. Okay. We've got this figured out. So I had, it's kind of the OBS system that I'm using. I'm encoding and sending it to YouTube to show to y'all. And also my mouse is working again, so we're happy. So anybody who's new, welcome to Sisyphus Gaming channel. Now let's see where we are. We're Moon of Vectera, Argos Extractors, Mining Outposts. This is gorgeous. Working hard or hardly working. I'm going to be taking my...
Seals are good? Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella,
It's happening!
What's my one simple
Yeah.
rule?
It
Boss
looks
lady
great.
knows best.
Exactly. Listen to
Have you
me.
enabled
Mining's
SSR
just
too?
like any
No.
other job.
Trying to
Go
get my
steady,
camera just
go
right.
safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of
In
the
the
day.
setting
Yeah,
FSR2.
totally. It's just like
I saw you hesitate.
now working the Stardust.
Oh, I'm alright.
Except with more cave
No, I mean with my
lasers,
actual, my
and
physical
accidental
camera, my
dismemberment.
webcam.
Very helpful.
How's the audio? But can you hear my narration?
Hey, you're gonna be fine. Your first outing was
Yes.
solid.
Great.
And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around.
And just my
Good
image.
pep talks.
Game audio
Yeah.
might be a
And
bit
the
too
fact
high.
that I can pinpoint
Okay,
a
we're gonna turn
helium
that down in a
deposit from
minute.
300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down
Can I
here.
move around? No, I can't
But
move
the
around
metal
yet.
deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump
guess we're
fuel
doing
to
some
bounce
mining.
from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
This voice actor seems very familiar.
No more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Most dusties.
I have a good feeling about
That
you.
feels derogatory. That feels like oddly racist, but it's not, I know it's not, but it does feel oddly racist.
Promises, promises.
I'm worried to hit escape and then miss the cutscene, but I believe it's a physicalized cutscene because I am a floating interactive camera. All right, here we go. We're going to be going over to
You can see
settings.
your feet or no?
Not yet, I think. What do you think? We bring that down 33% on audio altogether?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out. Control. I think the look sensitivity is a little bit. That felt a little bit sharp, so we're going to be turning that down to 35. I'm not used to playing a Bethesda game without a controller.
we on time?
We turned off motion blur, of course, in VSync.
Longer. Grab some
So that's a hell of a good start.
Always. But not
Still,
I would keep voice above the effects.
so let's bring effects down to 65, voice up to 90. Do you think I'll bring master up just a teeny bit?
That would be nice.
Yeah. Music is about, I'll make it 24. And we're going to go back to controls and make look sensitivity even less because that's just way too, I think it's also the DPI of my own mouse, to be honest, too. Aim sensitivity, I wonder if that's, I am nervous about that. We're going to make those 25 just to be safe. Controller look sensitivity. I don't even think I have a controller, right? Turning off controller vibration. I would personally prefer, in my free time, I'll be playing on controller.
Make sure she eases up on the breach. I
It
don't
looks
feel like
gorgeous.
getting
I'll
buried
take,
alive today.
looks great.
Roger that.
Frames per
Remember,
second.
Dusty,
Feels
keep your
good, looks
breathing
good.
Steady, and never take that helmet off down here.
Do you actually see the numbers?
Oxygen processes don't
No, I'm
extend
not.
this
I'm
far.
not doing frames per second at the moment. I don't need to know that it's going probably at
Know what
80
I
at
love
least.
about working in
Around 80
Star
probably.
Collective space?
70, 60 to 80.
Fewer regs.
You can
Job like this
quickly
in the
enable
United
them,
Colonies?
disable them with a shortcut.
Red tape.
I believe it's
Alt R.
7 or something.
Alt R, I think.
Alt R, yeah.
Albert, no!
Let's take a look
Yeah,
at this.
okay.
No.
We're just going to take a look at
Laser,
FPS and how
not
it's running real quick.
sledgehammer. Ease up.
80. I was on the money. I was exactly on the money.
If you got paid per break,
82.
you'd be a millionaire. Let's go.
How about that?
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut.
With FSR. I don't know.
So she's yelling at people to mine.
What's the yield?
Minimal at this point.
Did you enable
Occasional glimmer,
FSR
but
too
it's weak.
or no?
What do you think?
So there's a few things going on
In
with
the settings.
in display, and upscaling. You mean? I turned it off. What do you think I should do with it? See
So
it
with
Yeah.
it off, you have 80 FPS.
on? FSR 2,
No, no,
we
no.
want that on? Yeah, with it off, I
We
have
look
82. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, then leave it off.
I agree. Do you think
Because FSR2 sucks. They supposed to release the FSR 3
Stay the course?
on day 1 patch,
No,
but it's not there
ma'am.
yet
Juice
because
ain't
you
worth the squeeze.
didn't download it.
Well,
right,
okay then.
right? We have
I would
a great
actually
time.
check if you,
Why don't
I
you move over to that big vein we
don't
looked
know,
at?
maybe
Yes, ma'am.
reloading Steam would crash the game. I don't know, because there should be a patch. You didn't have received it. I don't know.
It might have come with. It's running great so far. What do you think?
If it
it's running great. No. But if it had received it, you should have the option to have
Dusty,
FSR
you're
3.
up.
There's
Grab
my
a
jump.
cutter
I'm
and
curious,
find
do I
what you
have a third-person
Metal
view? Do you
deposits
know?
are in that cabin.
And how to select it? Let's see. Controls. Let's say when you keybinds, right? Main key, Alt key. Oh, interesting. Throw grenade, Alt 4. We'll do that. Toggle POV, mouse 3. Okay, that
I'll
makes
shout out
sense.
when I need you.
Alright, I'm hitting mouse 3, not getting anything. That's alright. I broke the mouse 3 on my last, but I know that's not the issue. Hold to equip. Okay. Okay, that's a nice little... Collect mineral deposits. Let's see what goes on here, huh?
You think we'll be done here soon?
So we are doing an evil playthrough, so the whole focus of this whole ridiculous thing... Did that just blow up in my head? Okay, I'm alive and well. The whole point of this game, we're playing on oh, also, Fran, hardcore doesn't exist, so very hard is our only option right now. Which is fine, that's what I was going to do. So we're playing the hardest settings to give it a little bit of an edge. And we're also playing an evil playthrough.
It wasn't even an option.
Get back up here.
No.
Maybe it's also part of the day 1 patch. I
Might
don't know.
be. It might be, or it could just be a future thing. Do you think it's worth saving, quitting, reloading?
Be glad when we're
Come
off
on.
this rock.
It's time. You're with me.
Do you think
Come
I should,
on.
do you think I should
With me.
save, restart, reload?
For what?
Check out those patches, or whatever you were saying about all that. I mean,
If you really want to try,
No hella do it.
I'm happy with it.
Save, close the game, and restart Steam.
Yeah, I'm happy with how it is.
Yeah, until if it crashes, then
Mine.
you try.
Chat
again.
after.
Yeah, we'll be restarting at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Without the patch,
Santa's reading a clean break.
It sounds like this is like the plot of Reign of Fire, where they open up a cavern and find dragons. And it is the makers of Skyrim, so there might be dragons. It wouldn't be a Bethesda game if there weren't dragons at this point. I think we're all on the same page there.
I'm not sure.
Hold F.
Not flying dragon, at least.
A little
I don't
flash.
think
We
so.
got a little flashlight. All right, we'll take it. Man, it's a pretty looking. I don't know if you're watching. It's cool. We're just hanging out.
I'm trying to not get spoiled too much, but yes, I'm getting a look on every
They
now and then.
have abandoned me. What are these? Am I supposed to go back here and talk to them first?
It looks like the Star Citizen prison, you know, the shortcuts.
I think we're on a less gravity planet.
We are on Aberdeen.
It feels like Aberdeen. Yet there's some actually heavy.
I think.
that's a planet in a different game. So maybe we are. Maybe that's the big reveal of this game, is that it's a big crossover event.
You're gonna find Rogers.
I wonder. I just feel like it's just that movie, like I Am Number 4, where he wanders into the woods after a rave and it explodes and he gains superpowers. It's actually a series of caves. I think this is just the plot to I Am Number 4.
See anything?
I will explode and maybe get a superpower. But I'm not sure about the second
Use the
part.
cutter to break up the mineral deposits. Hell yeah.
I love gathering in games.
Well, this is very
Wanna make
suspicious.
I plan to get rich with minerals. That's why I'm choosing the background of geology, or
Right.
sculpture, or whatever it's called. I want geology as my first start.
I took 3 geology classes in university to get out of... Also, this is crazy. I took 3 geology classes to get out of physics and chemistry. What the hell is going on? What the hell? Don't call me Dusty. I feel like that's like the D word. The most derogatory word of this
Instead
universe.
of count for women. Oh my god, I should
Come on.
not
Fran,
look
this
at
is-
this.
Take it
This
easy.
is for children. This
Ah,
stream is
well,
for children.
Mute the
No
stream.
physical
You were a
damage.
child.
Mental injury still out. You know who you are?
Something that
You
I
recruit
should
for
not
Argos
look
extractors?
what's happening.
Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Oh man, this is hilarious.
Crazy.
Select profile. Okay.
Crazy
I kind of like
shit is
that.
happening.
That number 37 I like. Let's do that. biometric ID. Yeah, let's do that. Walk style. Oh, I can have different
choose
walk
your number.
styles. That's cute. Skin tone. Muscular, heavy. Why is... I like this in Fallout 4. Okay, we're going to be evil. So what's an evil guy look like and what does he do? And before anybody says something racist in chat, please remember this is a website for children. So all of YouTube is for children because people are so nice in the comments nowadays. They really have changed, for the record. All right, let's see. Let's see. Don't do it, Fran. I hear you typing. Be polite. Be polite. Be an ally.
No.
I need you to be an ally today, Fran. Please be an ally. To all people. Okay, so I'm evil in the game, but I'm trying to be like a good person in real life sometimes. Not all the time, but
I'm typing for other reasons.
head shape. I could be a round boy. Okay, this is a really cool creator. I think we're just going to get there when we get there. There's a lot of things you can do. I feel like an evil man should have a lot of dirt on his face, though. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I like that number 2. That was cool. Oh, this one works for me. All right, just going to do it. Oh, wow, look at all the... file not found. Yum. No information on your past life. Oh, wow, okay. Lawless ballistics piloting. I like that idea. Rodin, I do like... Blade for hire. To some, I was simple. This looks like a nightmare. They can never wake from dueling, stealth, and scavenging. I don't hate that. Space scoundrel. Was there a criminal background? That might be... Yeah, we got bounty hunter. Boost pack training is solid. Target and control system piloting. That might be worth it. Just for this... The boost pack training, right? Space scoundrel. But he's a villain, so we're playing a villain. We've got gangster... Boxing, shotgun, theft. I do like the idea of a shotgun run. Pistol, piloting, persuasion. That might be right. Okay. This is actually really hard. This is a really hard choice for me. I'll tell you that much. I'm thinking gangster or...
So remember, you should only look at a background as a description of your past life or your past job, because the starting skills are just 3 skill points.
They're not a lot.
Pre-applied.
Okay.
They don't matter a lot. They just are useless.
Who's the one where you get hunted if you... Is it Space Scoundrel or is it Gangster?
No, it's a trait. It's the next selections.
Oh, okay.
It's not a background.
Okay. I see. I might go for that trait then, but I kind of want to be a bounty hunter. Oddly, I want to be hunted by bounty hunters while being a bounty hunter. I think that's the right call. I don't hate the idea of a soldier, like a rogue soldier who's now a villain.
My plan is to get the wanted trait, and then immobilize the ships, take them over, make them mine, and sell them. So I make money by selling ships.
That's not a bad way to live.
Entire ships. And I should make a ton of money in very little time.
I think the melee weapon is stealth and scavenging. If only Ronin came with boost packs, that'd be cool. So let's
I said, it's just three skill points. You can make them in maybe 3 levels. So I don't think it's that important. You should look at what you want to be your backstory. What did you do? True.
We're gonna do wanted
because
he's evil, right? He's an evil Ronin, and we're gonna be doing a lot of melee weapons if I can. This is tough. This is a lot of tough choices. Neon Street Rat. Crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. Can't be combined. Hard to choose. This is very hard to choose. Inserting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone. I do like that.
So if you plan to fight a lot in space, so when you get attacked by these guys that try to kill you in space, and you maybe plan to aboard these ships and etc., you might consider wanting more health
It's hard to
in
decide.
space,
Yeah.
and then there is a trait for that. That's spaced.
This is a tough thing to say. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when venturing with human companions, but more when venturing alone. I see. I might go for introvert then, because just that I don't want to adventure with other people. I don't like other people. He's evil. He's a Ronin. He doesn't need other people. That's his whole thing, right? A lot of these other ones are basically just faction traits.
Yeah, and the factions are not really an explicit thing if you don't research them. I sent you a link, but I'm not sure if you've read it.
If you have crew trained in a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself to full health. All crew cost twice as much to hire. Interesting.
That's one I would choose, actually. I don't care about the money. I want them to repair stuff.
I don't hate the idea.
I mean, if you are evil, you don't have anyone in your ship. You kill them all.
I'm not just like I'm not actually just gonna do evil as in like a mass murderer. That is evil, but it's not evil.
Oh, that's a very kind.
I'm a nice evil. Of you. I'm not just gonna go try to murder the whole. Like the whole goal isn't to come back to new. Maybe it is. Maybe at the end of the game we come back and murder everybody.
Maybe you should have got horns in your thumbnail then.
I'm gonna choose every evil option there is. That's kind of the idea. It's kind of just be as betray-y as possible. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one. I don't hate the Serpent's Embrace, but I do think it's kind of funny. I could disappoint my parents with I kind of want to see my looks on my parents' faces when I disappoint them. So we're gonna do kid stuff because I can't choose anything else, and we're gonna make more characters in the future, right? All right, we're gonna name after myself because I have no creativity. All right, there we go. Sisyphus, something like that, right? Okay. Okay, you can. Oh, I like that. You can change pronoun. That's sweet. Okay. Looking good. Okay.
Our blade for hire turned dusty. I still got 5 credits saying you
know,
assassinated
the best
some
criminals
Legion
have
executive.
families. You know, a lot of the best criminals.
Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all
family
get paid.
that they're kind of like looking.
You remember
after.
anything that happened?
All right, this is good stuff. This is cool. There was this light and music. It was incredible, like a dream. What would an evil person say? That every time I see dialogue choices, the first thing you say, not what I'm going to say, but what would a horrible person say?
That's a good way to approach life.
That's what.
Yes.
Sooner we
in
get
general.
it off our
Yes.
hands, the sooner it isn't our problem anymore.
She just wants money. Okay, I like that. Everything's blank after I went to that tunnel. That's kind of true.
Makes the paperwork
right?
easier, and we got what we were looking for.
He saw some crazy visions.
All this trouble for
I have to check the recording, but he saw some crazy
Sure
stuff.
don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks
Yeah, it's
like.
it looks like a dinner
It's
plate.
worth more than this mine has pulled in all month.
Oh yeah, look at it. Look at it. It's just a dinner plate. I'm
Speak of the devil.
just gonna sell it. Oh, here we go. Oh, now I made my character. I can go third person. Nice. All right. So he automatically. Can I slow down to just a walk? All right. There's the quick.
Explorers don't look good.
Sometimes
They were
X.
kind of a joke.
Sometimes scroll wheel. It's kind of curious trying to figure out how I can do RP walk. The most important thing in a game is RP walk. Forward. Toggle POV. Sprint is left shift. Hold to run. Toggle always run. I'm going to assume caps lock.
Hey, I'm just saying.
There we
you got a
go. RP
reputation.
walk. There we go, boys.
Hell, I bet
And
half the crew
girls.
here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there.
This is looking good.
Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but
If they're going to
come
RP
on.
walk, I'm going to RP walk.
Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already
Taking
got
the duct tape.
complicated enough?
I played enough Fallout 4 to know I'm going to need a lot of duct tape. My ship is going to be 90% duct tape.
How they sucker you to join?
and coffee
Fall
mugs
for the
by
fancy
the, end,
pamphlets?
by the end of this.
All right, Dusty.
All right, select the area in the lower right to access your inventory. Cute. New items. Okay, he looks really dusty. Can we stop with the derogatory? I swear. All right, just got some helmets category. Okay, what is she talking about? They want me to equip something so I don't die. That's nice of them. Psst, there we go, not equipped. Okay, equipped.
Airlock.
This is well designed UI. Good stuff. Oh, dang. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. It's good camera control. I'm loving it. This is a very cool game. So, for people who don't know, this is Systems Gaming Channel. We're doing a hard run. We're doing an evil run. Playing Starfield, which is the new game of 2023. It's been worked on for years and years. It's a huge deal. Sequel to Skyrim, the game that made $1 billion in a week. And more importantly, we have to remember that the reviewers seem to really like this game. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do here. Space is a hard thing to. We have a lot to talk about because I play a lot of space games. So we have a lot to discuss about what it takes to create a space game and why there's so few of them. I mean, what do we have? We've got like Starbound, the Terraria knockoff. We've got Star Citizen, the incomplete disaster, but super fun, I have to admit. Elite Dangerous, very cool, but you can't walk around your ship. No Man's Sky, super cool. Still can't walk around your ship. This is one of the few games that looks good and you can walk around your ship. You do have loading screens, meaning you can't just fly right into an atmosphere and land. There's going to be loading screens here and there.
Yes, it has.
Also, when you can't just land anywhere on the planet. Star Citizen has those things, but it just has nowhere and nothing to do on the planets, right? So it's kind of like, it's nice that you have a 2-scale planet.
You found something?
I imagine they're talking about this USB stick.
That's right.
This glorified USB
And
stick.
everything went cool?
I think that's where we're at.
Just
I
like
am watching the chat for
minerals
any
on
who
bending.
are interested.
Kazam. And no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Doesn't even
All right.
remember what happened.
Big
that right,
interstellar
cowboy?
energy there.
Went on a trip, huh?
I'm fine. Okay, again, evil. I'm evil. What did an evil man say? Yeah.
All right. A little disappointing, not gonna lie, but reveling in the weird of space isn't
Look at
everyone's
her.
idea of a
She
good
is
time.
not listening to this conversation. She just wants to go home. Those dead eyes. That's classic. So we're also gonna be making a little bit of fun at the
All
are these hand done animations or not? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes it's very easy to tell.
I really thought I lost them.
But it looks good. So again, it looks good. It's hard to do a sandbox where everything's hand done. Yeah, it kind of looks like we got a pirate problem. Check this out. I don't feel like this is my job. I'm just gonna let them handle it. Optional, grab a weapon. Okay, I like weapons. I. Loot. Do I need to equip the weapon? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to inventory, weapon, Eon. We've got an Eon now, right? Okay. I do think we need to equip that ammo. I'm not sure. All right.
Let's go.
Nope. I'm not gonna be able to fight in third person. I know some people can do it. I can't. I wish I had a sword, but I do not. The reticle or the targeting iron is a very odd looking thing. I wonder if I can bash people. Yeah, with a V. I can go bash people. I like bashing. Let's do some little bashing. Nice and bashed. Okay, now we got an axe. That's what I'm talking about. That's a sandbox. We stole her axe. Alright, welcome to Bash City. Alright, got pirate number 1. I'm taking that second axe. I wonder if I can dual wield. Akimbo axes. Wouldn't that be exciting? I cannot dual wield. Okay. No problem. I'm not gonna... Maybe it's a trait you get later. Maybe you can't. No hard feelings. I'm hoping that they just come running out like a bunch of fools. Oop. Can I cycle weapons? Let's see. Yeah, so I'm not always going to be opening a menu every time I want to do this. We're going to be favoriting them. So we're going to be putting them on this toolbar here. I think I can actually pull them out with my... So watch this. With my... Actually, my mouse, I can actually pull these out. 1, 3, 1, 3. So we don't actually have to open that menu every time, just for those who don't know. I was curious if I could look around corners, but we can't. We want to get those crits. Those headshots are very valuable. Alright. My aim isn't great. Running really well so far. Don't want to get flanked. Alright, he's down. Ammos were good. We got 36 more. Roughly, a bit more than that. Alright. Okay, we've got a proper rifle here. There we go. So we're going to have to be thinking about... I wondered if I was like, you know, are we going to be having infinite ammo? Is it going to be like laser weapons? So let's just attach that right now. I've also got a little bit of... I'm wondering about my health. Do I auto heal? Let's see. Doesn't seem like I do, does it? I don't... I seem to have a med pack situation. Okay, that's going to be a lot like... This is Fallout in space is what I'm thinking to myself right now. Stim pack, med packs, it's all the same. Some deados here, huh? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, we can do that. I'm not saying I'm good at video games, but I did Halo 2 and Legendary. Did it take me like 6,000 tries? Yeah. Am I good at video games? No. Can I do them? No. But I can certainly throw myself against them until I found every exploit to take advantage of. And if that wasn't a lesson for life, I don't know what is. A lot of dead people. I like to just loot everything and then sell everything early on. You gotta have a little bit of money to work with.
appear to have suffered fewer casualties than would be expected.
All right, thank you, Tars. I don't know what they expected people to call him. He's iconically the robot from Interstellar. Okay, I'll take this garbage. I like garbage. Okay.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The visions.
You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
For those who don't know, Constellation, I get from what I've read about this game. If you can tell me what the art source I'm in, if you take me off this damn moon, sign me up. I don't know for any of this. What is Constellation, anyways?
Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but
Oh no, Barrett.
Okay,
No.
he thinks Constellation can figure out what's
You're
going on.
just
That's
going
what he was
to
saying
take off
there.
after the mess you caused?
all right. I
Here's the
guess
deal.
I did just put
There's
you
several
all on the
factions in this
Crimson
big
Fleet
universe.
hit list.
They've been
How about
at
I
war
stay
for some time.
and I send
It's
your
the year
Dusty here in my place?
2330.
I
around
know, but he's not some
Earth-like
minor anymore,
solar
Lynn.
system.
As soon as he touched that
They've
rock,
explored about
something changed.
100, 1,000
Don't tell
planets.
me
I'm
you
not. I
can't
think
do it.
there's 1,000 to go to at
Fine.
least, roughly,
It's a
in the
deal.
game. I'm not
Get
sure how
out
many
of
they've
here,
explored.
Dusty.
Probably something like that.
You're on to bigger
So
things.
a number of solar systems, and then they started fighting. Humanity started fighting with itself.
Don't you get it?
Again,
You don't
I'm
have
choosing
a job
evil
here
answers.
anymore. You with those? Just go, all
I
right?
got fired.
Figure out what happened to you when you touched that rock.
Not the first time, not going to be the last time.
None of that settled.
Right? It's just part of life.
Bosco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary,
So,
okay?
anyways, these factions have been
Protocol
fighting.
Indigo.
Constellation is one of those
Again.
little factions, and they just want to
Very well.
explore. And
Oh,
nobody
hey,
really
take
cares, and
this.
nobody really thinks about them.
You'll
I
find
think
it
they're kind of
very
like this
useful out
weird
there.
little super
Even
adventure
tells
club.
the time.
Don't quote me on that. So you're supposed to help them find magic rocks now. That's my basic understanding
Hey, look at that.
about the
Watch
situation in
fits
this
you
universe.
perfectly. Now,
They give me a free watch. You're giving me your ship?
technically, it's not even mine.
Oh.
Consider it a loan.
I'm evil, but
Bosco
I'll
will
take a
keep
free
you on
ship.
course.
Okay.
Besides, I'm making an exception.
I just don't like a
since you
Mass
can
Effect
tell
2 situation where
Constellation
like
about that vision
you have to work
had.
with Nazis. I mean, I like the ethical issue there, but I don't like the Nazi part. Where like, you're basically like a Nazi for like the whole game, and you're like, I don't. And you make it very clear. You can choose choice options where you're talking, and you're like, I don't want to be a Nazi. And they're like, well, too bad. You kind of just have to have a Nazi crew, even if you don't want to do Nazi things. It's so weird. So I don't think this guy looks like a Nazi. So that's a good. And again, it's not about. I understand this is an evil playthrough, but it's not a Nazi playthrough. That's a very different. That's a different audience. Not my audience. Can we just
And Bosco,
leave?
don't let
Yeah.
him break my ship.
I don't even have to talk to him.
Staying
in one
around
piece.
isn't helping us out any.
Oh God,
I was hoping I could
I'm gonna throw up.
loot this guy. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Yeah, say don't spray it. Nobody wants to be caught sneezing on camera. Or sneezing on your camera. That'd be just an awful.
Just
I could have
above the
muted my
rim,
mic, but I wanted to
Captain.
hear
I'll
how
be in the
powerful my
external
lungs are.
robotics bay. It appears you are the new captain
Just one of
of
those
the
things.
frontier.
Okay. I should at least look at my ship, right? Like now that I have a magical ship that came from nowhere after the pirates attacked. Very nice. Seems like it's got some parts. I like that. Again, you can walk inside of it. Not a lot of ships can do. Not a lot of games can do that. Not even No Man's Sky, which is it's older, but it's a little bit more cartoonish.
Captain,
Looking
I
good.
assume you know how
It's
to
a
fly
loading.
a
Okay, it's a
Class
loading
A
screen in.
starship.
Okay, Star Citizen,
As Paris
no
likes to
loading
say,
screens. You just
it's
walk right up the
as
ramp.
easy as learning to
I
ride
made
a
it.
bike. I will attempt to
Taking
cross
the
the shield,
sandwich.
just in case there are any difficulties.
Okay. Let's get right into it. We got a lot going on. We got a nice little bed. We got a nice little dining room table. Love it. Love it. Has to happen somewhere, preferably not at the commanding seat. You know, we're looking for gold. He is a miner after all. Oh man, the amount of jokes we're going to be hearing about that word. All right, okay, here we go. So I'm not gonna go. That's low hanging fruit. I'm not gonna be making minor jokes. I'm sorry, everybody. Research, okay. And let's see if we can't do some RP walking. That's what it's all about. Yeah, so it's going for that NASA punk Apollo kind of looking style here. I don't know if you can get that grasp. I do hope to eventually find an outfit that is really sleek and almost like Evangelion or something, you know, like a very sleek looking outfit is kind of my game. I would love to see something. I am checking chat after every now and then, just for the record. So if there's something you want me to see or do, just let me know, and I'll see if I can't make my way over there. All right, taking off. Yeah, so like I said, there's going to be animations, cutscenes for taking off of planets. You can't. I don't think I can fly in atmosphere. That's fine. It's just part of the deal. We're going to be looking at. Yeah, we're just going to be looking at what. Okay, so, yeah. So it's a No Man's Sky thing. It brings you right out into the galaxy. Okay, no problems there. And I think when you actually land on
Now that we are in
planets,
orbit, it might be wise to
you have to
test
pick
all
a landing
controls
zone.
and systems to ensure verge of
Okay,
catastrophic
if I
failure.
tap E, I get up.
I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up.
This
all
might
the
shock you,
systems
Vasquio,
and
but this
we'll be
game
on
has been
our
out for
way.
a solid 30 minutes. I'm actually not experienced at all. Hold left out and use WASD to switch between systems and to allocate power. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Hold left out and use... Oh yeah, okay, so... Lasers. Okay.
Each system on a ship requires power.
Ballistics.
Allocating power is under your direct control.
I do like the power.
Let's go over
Shields.
the
More
engines.
shields. Very important.
Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
So now we've got like a... So we have like an allowance of power. I really do like that.
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw
I like
your
that.
attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator
That's actually very
in
cool.
the lower left.
I gotta stop hitting E.
That goes up and down
It's just
as you
got,
adjust the
it just
throttle.
has a little bit of
Try to
hyperactive
center
syndrome.
the gauge so that it lines up with the center of
Father
the
like son.
vertical bars to its right.
Pew 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 pew. Okay.
Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
What was left alt? Yeah. I don't know what this is. Left shift. Yeah, that's a pretty obvious mechanism. I'm also wondering about going in.
Let's turn our attention
There
to
we go.
the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength.
Yeah, okay, so now we got something good
Protect the
going on
ship
here.
From hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be
Okay.
vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
So you can actually build your own ship, apparently. That's sort of one of the
You've proven
appeals.
an adequate pilot.
Oh, he's
Are you
insulting.
familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's
Oh.
a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons
Okay,
to
so
bear.
it's an arcadey lock-on system. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
I think you can even steal ships and sell them. I'm big on that.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain.
Missile. How do I do the
Ballistic
missile?
Weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Okay. Okay.
Easy money.
Okay. I'm kind of getting used to it. I think I need to... Yeah, let's see here. Let's get both of those weapons going at least. I'm sorry I'm so bad at this. This is a totally different experience than Star Citizen, which I am adequate at. So give me a moment, I'll figure this out.
Just give up.
This is very interesting. I do like that I can switch between the first person. Okay, there's that ballistic.
Engines down.
Oh, it's getting me good. It's getting me good. I saw a dock option, so we could actually have docked.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain.
Thanks, Tars.
We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
This is very weird. Press E. Yeah, that makes sense. Lead. Interesting, interesting. How about this? This is a really cool game, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but we're doing it. This is cute. This is really cute. We're just exploring the universe right now. That's what it's all about, right? Just floating around like a hunk of junk.
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Oh, I don't like this. I'm gonna put everything on this. Oh, you know what? I don't have any missiles. And I don't know how to send them either. That's a G. My engines are real slow though. But I'm just trying to pump out damage so I can go over line too. Do I have flares? I might try to dock the second one. That's a kill. Feels like I'm winning. Let's see, where's that dock option? Do I have to get close? Alright then, he's dead. I would have docked if I could.
At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon.
Okay, so there's a pirate group targeting me. So we need to go wipe them out. Yeah, okay, the math is there, right? So what is this about? Crimson Fleet Ghost. It sounds like they're hunting me at this point, right? And we're kind of like we're a little bit cooked. Oh, we're gonna go to the star map. Yum. This feels a star map like, right? Okay. Okay. Where is it that you want me to go? Okay, they want me to come to this strange place called Crete. Okay, this is very cool. I like this very interactive star map. Very well done. It's such a relief compared to Star Citizen, which is a disaster of a map. Okay, let's... I'm sorry I keep comparing things. It's on me for playing an unfinished game, right? Set course, yeah. Travel. I'm curious about, like, resources, what you need to travel. Let's just bring it home. Let's see where we go. Very nice. I'm sitting tall enough.
We have
a little bit taller
here. The abandoned facility.
I'm not just a head. I also have shoulders.
Is on the surface.
Not a piece of meat. Okay. Stretching those old legs. It matters. I like that nobody else is on the ship but me. That adds a little bit of intimacy that can be sorely needed. You know? I also think if I did a future playthrough, I wouldn't even do the main quest. You just kind of like start right here and just say, okay, what are we doing now from point A? I like a nice hatch. A jump seat. Right on. There is a lot to unpack in this game. I'm not talking about that earlier encrypting we were doing. There's just literally a lot to unpack. I am curious about how we actually land here, right? Do we just go straight forward? Can we hit O. Okay, it's not 0. I think it looked like a 0, but to repair we hit the letter O. I'm curious about changing things over to grav there. Let's get over here. Let's see if we can't. Planet view gives you information about the environment. Okay. Then select the map icon. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I was curious if I needed to. Yeah, there's so much inspiration from Mass Effect and other games. It's just leaking through.
I'll follow you.
Don't fix what isn't broken is kind of what I'm thinking there. G for missile. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate it. You got my back, buddy. Who's that? Should I be concerned? No? Yeah? No? I like that you can... I do actually kind of appreciate you can just immediately exit your ship. It looks great. I mean, I don't know if you can notice my computer's running this just fine. This looks very familiar. Alright, we are gonna be...
Captain, Protocol Indigo, allow me to assist you with...
Okay. Is it Q for mine? Because I'm also considering how many I can actually carry. Yeah, I can't really use all of them, right? Be weird if I could. I definitely took a lot of things. Looks like my gear is as good as it gets at the moment. No preference there. Aid. Oh, can I just eat it? Interesting. Just some garbage, right? I'm just wondering about his weight. Is he going to be overloaded anyhow? Probably.
Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos.
Okay,
but
I don't like
the more
that.
practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of
like
known
that.
people who have been affected
That
by
makes a lot
the
more sense.
artifacts is now
That
2.
tracks.
Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about
Vasco's
the
looking at me like,
experience
"Hey, eyes
you
up here."
both share. So
Eye up
he is
here.
showing you trust in order
Yeah.
to...
Alright, can I just leave? Thank you, my friend. My robot man. The robot plan. I've got a quick select on. I was just kind of hoping I could tell him to just not follow me.
While I am programmed for combat, it is not
Okay.
my primary function.
I can't tell him to just chill. I was hoping I could just tell him to chill. Because I want to be sneaky, and I can't really do that if there's a robot following me, which is a concern of mine. Alright. Let's get that third person for y'all.
Be careful, Captain. Alien
Creatures, minerals, plants.
creatures are often unpredictable.
How do I scan? Kind of feels like that's a weapon, not a scanner. Okay, I think I have to maybe get close enough to it, right?
The enemy is approaching.
Guess we scan it with a gun. Oh, bye, Crabbo. We are making some Rangoon tonight. That's what's happening. Do I only scan it once it's dead. It's a little genocidal. I don't hate it. Maybe I just have to kill a certain amount. It's a little psycho. Okay. Oh, thanks for the notification. Telling me exactly where to go. I don't really understand the scanning. Yeah, turn on my flashlight. That's one way. It's an ocular pat down. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're just vibing today. Let's just see what's going on in here. Let's pull open one of our better weapons. Get that a little bit easier to access, right? We had that on 9. That was foolish of me. We're going to put that on 4. And we're going to put this on 5, because big brain. It's big brain time. I really wish I could tell him to hang back so I could do stealth. I don't know what to tell you. There's a way. I just don't know. Then he walks up to me and says, "Combat's not my primary function." I'm like, I know. That's why I want you to hang back.
The Crimson Fleet is a confederation of smaller independent.
I think I can hear you from there, lad.
All flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Okay. Yeah, the math is there. I'd be violent too. People are always sneaking up on me with knives drawn, right? We're gonna see if we can't make this jump. I feel like we can. Let's do a little trial. Ooh, it'll be close. It'll be close. Maybe sometimes you can put it away. Trying to think about how I can put things away. Well, that worked. Sometimes that helps with a little bit of distance, running speed and all that, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I hit the wall, literally. Okay, what do we got? Not gonna tell me? Okay. Just some garbage, very nice. Big on the garbage. Figure out the crafting recipes later, right? Then you gotta know what to look for before you weigh yourself down. Here we go, here we go. Just a warehouse, just a beautiful, beautiful empty warehouse. Oh. Okay. Let's peek inside there. And let's go. Alright, so they are going to be doing loading screens. That's fine. That's probably the best way to do a lot of things. We aren't at the age of this Earth yet where we can avoid that. That's fine.
Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a
what happens if I explode that?
Facility.
I would like to do more melee, but I'm not sure we're at that point where I can like branch into that. On very hard mode, you do have to just be a little... On normal mode, of course, you can just go running into everything with an axe, and that's super fun. That's what I want to eventually get to, but you usually need to be a bit more prepared for it in terms of your gear. And looking good. Get robbed, son. Looking robbed, actually. Just looking robbed. That might give me like a point in that skill. That's usually how that works. This is exciting. This is really exciting. Sweet game. I'm actually really happy with it so far. I'll probably be doing yeah, we're doing good out here. That's what I'm thinking. 3:16. It's 3:16 a.m. where I am. Just taking it one moment at a time, right? Let's get it. Let's get it. I want to look and like pick all the flowers. I think at some point we just got to start shooting, moving. Is it? Okay. I'm holding O. Is it 0? Do you mean 0? I think they meant 0. I'll just say. Yeah, they meant 0. The other time they meant O, but now they mean 0. Thanks, Tars. The combat feels good. It feels really smooth. I gotta be honest with you. It feels really crisp. I mean, I've played a lot of Fallout. I've played a lot of everything. It feels very smooth. Sometimes it's just having a better computer, though, and that's something that might be the difference. It's just it's got the I've played on dumpsters before, you know, and when you get a better computer, it can just feel like you're playing a different game. It's like that fresh engine. It's like practically a new engine. Sounds like there's an animal. Okay, good, nice things heard all around. Yeah, one of them looter. I want to call it a looter shooter, but it's really just a looter. Just looting and looting and looting. I'm taking Eggman. Obviously, Eggman's coming with me. I could just sleep. I'm so sleepy. That sounds like a great idea. Very nice. Well rested bonus in the upper right. If you saw that message, that usually just means taking the board game. Don't know what any of this is. Don't know what anything is happening in here. Usually, well rested just gives you more experience points for every little action that you do. So you get stronger faster. You level up faster. For those who don't know. I like rye. I could make a nice sandwich. Okay, I'm getting off track. I get really off track. It's kind of my... Okay. There we go. Usually having a flashlight on will actually help enemies find you. So if you can, you want to keep it off when you're sneaking up. This is just so insanely detailed. I'm very impressed. Really lovely. Grindle. Again, we're just looting everything that we can. I'm very curious about weight limit. I'm assuming we're kind of wearing an exoskeleton. That's maybe the in-game reason that you can carry so much stuff. But there's probably just no reason. It's not fun just to carry like 5 things. I wonder if as you get heavier, if it affects your agility at all. We have picked up a few interesting items here. Let's see what we got. Okay, here we go. Well, first we got a quick save. That's what we've mainly got. Second, we've got a type of gun here. What is a Grindle? It's a different type of item. Okay. 6, we're just going to slap it up as we find them. Solstice is a little laser pistol. Okay, that's interesting. So they're just showing us some different tools that we can be using. Personally, I would like to be sneaking and stabbing.
Wait, what was that?
Uh-oh.
You're gonna take you apart. My head. What is it to take this guy?
Gotta start sometime, huh? Gore-wise, how are we doing on gore? Oh.
You are trying to kill me.
Alright, let's see.
I am not technically alive.
I love Tara's little comments there. That's a Ditto Pyrodo. I'm gonna tell you that much. Oh! I wonder if I can get a window out there. No. Hearing left and right. O2 is consumed with exertion, such as sprinting.
The enemy is no longer visible. Searching.
I like that they stagger once you hit, if you hit them a couple times.
There is a high likelihood of human death.
Got me there. That's the idea, Vasco. Somebody's bleeding out. I do know that much. All right, I've played Rainbow Six Siege. I can handle this. That's a joke. Doesn't really make you better at it.
Prioritizing our deaths over your own survival.
Okay, the AI feels a little bit incompetent. That's fine with me. Oh, look at him. He said, I can't breathe, and he just sort of collapsed. I dig that. You hit somebody in the lungs that they stop breathing. It's taken 40 years to get there, but we're finally there. Ooh. I have a lot more health than I thought I would have. I thought I'd be dead by now. Imagine the types of enemies you fight will part of that. Yeah, as much as I like controller, I would be struggling a little bit more here with it. It's usually perks and bonuses you can get that help you reload faster. Might be worth considering. Yeah, there we go. There's a med pack. Right, that's how the health works. Okay, so it's literally just a cyberpunk. He is hurting. I wonder if I could talk to the downed ones and get information. That might be worth checking out. Yeah. Fill in all. I only have the one though. Fill in all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select the key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps. Slot the key to fill in the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Well, I would usually say let's save scum, but we're going to be playing a really good, fun way where we don't just save scum, as much as I love doing that. I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all. Okay. It's a lot easier on controller. I've always felt that way. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Okay. Okay, there's something going on here. It's not being particularly punishing, which I appreciate. Okay, there we have this. Can I flip it? Because this looks like it would be better flipped. Yeah, something like that. Okay. It's just a weird little minigame. I don't hate it. I really don't. I don't hate it at all. Okay. We'll get more used to it. Those will be harder. They'll get harder and harder, and probably have a timer on it too. It's usually how they do lock picking. Most of these types. Project Terminal, yum. Something about war. Looks like these bandits are being used by a bigger. Yeah, no, maybe I think they're raising animals to be horrible creatures. So we're probably gonna have to fight some kind of horrible creatures. Okay, cool. Got a lot. There's a lot going on here, isn't there? Oh, free money. Hell yeah. Just looting and taking and genetic sample model. We're going to take those. Maybe somebody wants to look at that later. Desktop ordinary soil box. I'm sure there's like all sorts of weird farms because you can build laboratories apparently, like little Mars colonies, like the Martian. No digipicks. That's okay with me. There's probably some around, but let's just get out of here. I love picking things up too much. I wish I could just take everything in this whole building with me.
Here! Over here! Take him down!
He's really embracing the floating in space life. Yeah. So we're going to need some modded AI to get these guys a little bit. A few more brain cells. Gonna be honest with you, he's struggling. I did not hear anybody really mention this in reviews, which is a little shocking because this Seems immediately apparent. There we go. He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He's fine. Rest in peace. Alright, we're doing alright. We are doing just fine. Bringing it home. A lot of garbage everywhere. Just, again, I'm kind of a raccoon person. I just want to just pick up all the garbage and build a little house out of it. I don't think anybody can blame me for that. A levitating desk lamp and a microscope. Digiframe. Yum. This is so weird to go from Valheim to this. One day I'm finding like little forest fantasy, dark fantasy creatures. Next time robbing microscopes from bandits. Alright, let's just go up the stairs. I'm assuming the stairs. They want me to go up the stairs, right? Like it's usually the Bethesda dungeon's gonna be very deceivingly linear. Because nobody wants to really feel lost and like they're going in circles. So it could be so hard to tell people like, okay, here's a really cool building. But we also don't want you to be lost forever. That's, you know, that's fair. Could go back to that safe and get that stuff, but we're not going to do that. I want to just keep pushing the quest. My goal with this run is to just beat
I'm detecting a safe
because I heard
nearby.
New Game Plus is where the game begins. Ooh. I did not like that worm man. That was frightening. That frightened me. What the hell? I don't think I know how to, yeah, I don't think I've figured some things out.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
Oh, I see. You have to do it like in the right order. Does that make any sense to everybody? You really do have to do it in the right order. And this is also kind of confusing because I'm like, now I'm thinking, okay, you can lock yourself. I see how you lock yourself out. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Interesting. And of course it gives you XP if you can do it successfully. Okay. I understand how because when the first time I did it, I didn't understand how I could lock myself out. Now I got an idea. Sturdy, deep mining space. Yum. Is this something I can change into wherever I am? That's something I'm a little concerned about. In real life, of course, I'd have to go into like a deep pressure, like a safe area to change in and out of spacesuits, you know? Ooh, they don't want to see me. We're not doing great on ammo. Vasco just wants to go and party. Respect. Oh, that was an accident, but we got him. He's got shields. Let's see what happens. I think this is the boss that we're trying to deal with.
Peace is no longer a viable option.
I'm not super scared of him. The bandits in Fallout were harder, so this is one of those tutorial fellers. I don't love this. I don't love that. I don't love that. We need to check our ammo because we are out of ammo, which is a shame. Because I love having ammo. It's one of my favorite things to have. All right, we got something here. I want to put this fool down so we don't have, so we can kind of.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I feel like I would be doing more damage if I was just whacking him with an axe, right?
Warning. Damage received.
Alright.
Target has been dispatched.
Alright, we go. We are hurting though.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Yeah, that was close. That was a good fight. I think I have grenades. You know, I didn't realize. I think I've got grenades somewhere around, but I don't know how to use them, right? We'll learn. Learn or die. Now we're going to find something out. Can we change... Can we just get out of our spacesuit? We can just change spacesuits. How about that? Good for us. Depressurizing on a planet. Yeah, this is still going to be we're going to keep that on, turns out. Damage resistance. That's really what I'm damage resistance. I focus on that kind of stuff. Throwbows. We've got frag grenades. Okay. Then we got to ask ourselves. I wish it showed how much ammo did we have. Does it show that? Rounds 50, 50, 50. Yeah, it kind of does. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It does show. Good, good, good. I don't know if I can just, can I use it while I can. I just right click. Okay. And how do we throw a grenade? I'm assuming it's...
I am aiming for your center of mass.
It's a G. That was a waste of a grenade. It's a waste of a bullet. I think we had another dead guy somewhere around here. We can loot him.
These criminals really should be incarcerated.
So I'm so used to Star Citizen where you use F to interact with things, so that actually opens up scan, which is messing me up. You have to figure out some of those things myself. Muscle memory can kill you. What do we got? There we go, there we go. Pop, pop, pop. I'm gonna heal while we're at it. We got some of those. Shoot, okay. Oh, we got a little bit of this. This is a pea shooter. Oh, man. To the axe. Ooh, scary, scary, scary. You can see me tensing up. I'm so across an open field. He's got an advantage. He does not have an advantage. He no longer has an advantage. Alright, what else we got? There's one there, so just one over here. I'm worried about running into like a big crab, you know, getting rangooned to myself. Not really. I want to finish this fight. I don't like to leave a fight. Okay, back to square one.
Let's do this!
I would have had him if he stayed where he was. It was a great throw. We can all agree that was a great throw. I love sandboxes. I really tried to do a narration of Baldur's Gate 3, and I just... It's a great game. It's a really good game, but it's a hard game to narrate. Because there's nothing really going on. Look at all this crazy stuff going on. Okay, Maybe it's because I couldn't get past the tutorial. That's on me. I should be ashamed of myself. And then not in terms of difficulty. I mean, obviously, I got past it, but not much farther. Oh boy. There we go. That was cute. That was a nice little space fight. Alright. We finished them off. I want to do the less fast travel possible. I've always enjoyed Bethesda games without fast travel. I understand if I hold F, I can just go to my ship. That's nice. That's really cute. I don't know. I do not... Okay, if I hold R, I can de-equip things. Huh. I don't understand how to actually scan things, though. I guess we're scanning. You have to literally kill it with your cutter? That's insane. That feels insane to me. Temperament wary. Do you think it's wary because I just fucking massacred its family? If I was just roaming, eating my bugs off the ground, and somebody came up and, you know, lasered my bug sister to death, I would be wary. I would think this is someone I should be cautious around. Oh, hey, did somebody just let me know DLSS, so I could raise this 80 frames to like 200 frames. I don't think it'll make much difference. It's running great. Thank you.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry.
Evil playthrough. I don't feel very evil at all. I feel like the nicest guy who ever lived. Let's hope we can get some choices that let us separate us from the rest of the white knights out there. Not to use an incel term. Alright. Feeling good, looking good, feeling good. It was a sweet game. We're just vibing now. We're just at it. Absolutely just at it. Curious if I can just put away some of this garbage that I have. Where does my robot go? He's not on the ship? Is he not on the ship? He only comes out with me? That is odd. I just wonder, is there a way I can... Okay, yeah, okay. Because I don't need 6 rifles. I wish I had 6 hands for 6 rifles. There's some aliens out there with a big advantage over me. Oh, there's a modified Grendel. That's sweet. Oh, these are the same. Look, they look exactly the same. Odd, right? Okay. This is a little bit. This one does a little bit more damage. Does a lot more damage. Never mind. I don't know. I should never use this again. Correct, but I'm trying to put that in the cargo hold. Q. Weapons. Store. Okay, it's E. Okay. I'm a little slow. I'm thinking melee is really working for me. I'm glad I have it. I think it could actually carry me for a bit. I mean, obviously, enemies are going to just be getting harder and harder. Got to consider that. No shame in it. I'm just kind of thinking of how we're going to get what we're going to get. Alright. Sorry, I just wanted to just lose my lunch by spinning foolishly. Set landing target. Here's a little cute little scan. So I guess I can go mining and extracting. Very cool, very cool. Okay. Press tab. Okay, I pressed tab, and I feel like that brought me very far away from what I wanted. Missions L, okay. So you meant press L, not press tab. Toggle which quest is tracked on your HUD. Only one quest can be tracked at a time. Okay, dig it. Okay, that's what we want. That's what we want to do. Show on map. Hit B. Grabbing it. Grabbing it. Grabbing it. This is a large looking galaxy. I love to see it. There's a lot of planets. There are a lot of places to go. Okay. What the hell was our mission again? Grab it to Jemison. Right. Okay. Nice. Get there when we get there, huh? There we go. That's interesting, Fran. I appreciate it, buddy.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Yeah, very nice. If I could have had contraband, I would have had contraband. Trying to be evil. We're gonna keep streaming every day, just so you know. I mean, like, you know, I'm not gonna. It's about 4 a.m. for me here, right? So I'm gonna be sleeping hard, and at that point, we are gonna be waking up when everybody else is asleep, and then we're gonna be streaming because nobody can stream for 60 hours straight. Maybe 36. I'm definitely seeing some groups doing 36 hours straight for sure. Don't get me wrong. Feels like I should be able to just open. I wish I could just travel where I wanted. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna click on it from here. Very nice. So this is like the, I guess like the big city. I think there's multiple cities. This is the big city. People really like this game. And I mean, from reviews, it seems like it's good. I mean, it's interesting because it's so hard to get a good sandbox because there's just so many more things you have to do than compared to a linear story to get things right. It's much, much harder to make a sandbox. I think we're just gonna exit, yeah?
Hey, Bosco. What? No Baron? Let me guess.
I can't tell if there's lower gravity here or if my guy is just awkwardly good at jumping. You could just get that much of hair time to just a regular Earth jump. I don't think anybody on Earth can jump that long. I gotta stop thinking about it.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop.
Oh, he sells ships.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
What am I doing on credits? I've got 2,000 credits here, right? He's got some pieces here. Looks like he's got some nice ships. Anyways. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a beauty, huh? How much does it cost? 5,000? Oh, that's not bad. I could buy a lot of these. Wow. I like this. It's a nice looking ship. Why wouldn't I just buy this? It's weird that it's Q and T to cycle through though. That's really weird. Laser ballistic's good. What's the most weapon heavy one that he has? I don't hate shield breaker. I really like this guy. Just absolutely pound away at them. And I mean, it's not like lasers are bad. So that's why it's 5,000, I suppose. Nice, cute little feller. They also really want you to build your own ships too. We just don't have a lot of credits.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Alright, Chief.
I can assure you this unprovoked
Just
attack on the
running,
United
sprinting like a little monkey. I could walk, but
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
games are great because they're the one environment you're allowed to sprint like a monkey through public, just on like your regular mundane, you know, day-to-day business. Like, I love to see it. I like the physics of these cones that I can knock over. Great physics. Really, really, really. Oh, that's really smooth. Look at that. Oh, that's not. I think in Fallout it would have been a bit jumpier. Like it would be catching on things and like. It's a bit slidey. It's a little bit too slidey, I will say. But it's not bad. It's decent.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT.
What is it? This is Mass Effect 2. That's hilarious. Alright, let's take a look.
It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the mass.
Again, any option we get to just be evil, we're gonna be doing it. He looks a little funky with this massive suit on, doesn't he? Or is it possible to not wear such a ridiculous looking thing? It would be nice. Can we just wear this? There we go. Okay, now we look a little bit less like a marshmallow.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Interesting.
Ambassador Radcliffe's head, the Freestar Collective and the UC are still fighting the colony war.
Yeah, they're going for a real Star Trek feeling here, huh?
President Abayo isn't the same.
Let's see the water physics. Can I go prone? That's something I want to... A little lackluster, but water's forgivable. It's kind of got the Morrowind ripples, doesn't it? It's interesting he has ripples, but I don't have ripples. I think that's odd. Maybe I should stop playing the fountain. I can't wait to buy this anniversary edition in 15 years. Waiting for Starfield 2, huh? It's just, oh my god. Frightening. Frightening person. The eyes are just not blinking. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god.
No time to check. Gotta run soon. I'm late to a meeting.
You know why she's gotta run? She's on freaking meth. Jesus. Oh my god. She is on speed. That is horrifying. I want to take this. I want the squeegee. I miss playing the squeegee minigame in Sims. Good times. Somebody was paid too much to make that. All right, let's. Anyway, sorry, I'm just everyone's a critic, huh?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you.
Oh
I
my,
have
oh my
messaged
god, this is
the
like a
other
little.
members of Constellation.
It's like a club for. It's like it's one. I like. It's kind of cute. It's kind of like if you're like a 6-year-old kid and you imagine like a space exploring
Everyone
club.
will be in the library.
What
just
would,
inside.
how would you enter the
If
club?
Barrett
You
were
hold the
here,
watch.
he'd probably
You would
tell
hold the
that you're
watch
part
open
of
to let you
something
in.
bigger now, and
And
he
then
hopes you'll
it'd be
make this
decorated
place
like a
your
Victorian expedition out with the wooden walls and the trophies and the carpets. This is exactly what like a little kid would picture after reading some Sherlock Holmes or something.
I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
It's kind of adorable. Anyway, those are my 2 cents. Fran, you are just dirtying up my chat. This is for children. This is a game for children.
We appear to have a
It's on Leapfrog, for God's
Welcome
sake.
to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
It doesn't matter. I have your artifact. Yeah, that's an evil.
Excuse me? I think you might have us confused with some cutthroat bounty hunters guild. Vasco, verify Barrett's location.
She's
and
very
status.
self-assured.
assisting the miners on Vectera
There's nothing wrong with
following
that.
a Crimson Fleet attack.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our
This is
ship
the thing.
and
It's
our
important
robot
to
to
see
some
a lot
random
of
employee
strong female
of that
characters,
discount mining
right?
outfit he uses.
But here's the trade-off.
Walter.
I
And
would
if we
be
hadn't
also, if I'm
insisted
playing an
on
evil
installing
playthrough,
those
I would be just
emergency
as rude to a
protocols,
strong
I
male
guarantee
character.
you
So
this
now
rock
I need to be
breaker
just as
here
rude to
would
a
be
strong
halfway
female
to
character.
Neon.
That's the trade-off.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the
Who's
artifact.
this? What?
Thank you.
What is that outfit?
Now, let's focus on what's in
What?
front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted?
That's like
Did anyone see
that
anything?
outfit looks like what happens when
anything?
your Star Citizen outfit bugs and you're stuck with like a weird little hat instead of hair when you take off your helmet. I don't. These people, they've been, I don't like these people.
So something did happen. Barrett mentioned a loss
Oh,
of consciousness
shocker.
last time he found an artifact.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But
Yum.
gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think
I
it's
suppose
time
we
we
have
tested your theory.
several artifacts.
Right.
And they're just seeing what happens.
We know the artifacts react to each other.
Interesting.
The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if
She
we
needs
add
a
this
rough
new
night
one
with
to
a
the two
Ronin.
we
Okay, Fran,
already
you gotta
have,
stop, man. You are just ruining. This is a game for children. I'm not even dropping F-bombs. And I'm from like a port city. It is so hard to contain myself. And it's all for naught. It's all for naught. And that word is spelled N-A-U-G-H-T for those who don't know. Oh, okay.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
But they're not radioactive. But we don't have cancer.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming
Oh
together.
my god, they're
That
reacting.
energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl.
Talk to
You'll
me
have a
and your,
heart attack.
you know where I'm going with that.
She's not the only one.
If there's that much energy, the world reactive. I don't know. It's 4 a.m. My jokes are slipping. It's a sign we need to sleep. But I figured we push this plot
Still
along
2,000
before we do
credits
that.
for our little
So we will be
wager?
streaming again tomorrow. Don't you worry.
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
Just take me in the back and shoot me.
So, are you
Classic.
ready to get to work? See if exploration is the...
I was doing the constellation. What does that mean? Let's ask her what they know.
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, Well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here.
I'm assuming
because
I
we're
can't
committed to
really avoid this. Is kind of a
space.
joining
Humanity may
the
have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should
joining up
stop
with-
diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment.
I'm forgetting the names
like
of
the
the
rest
two
of
folk
us.
in Skyrim when you have to join up with them and run around and hunt and try to kill Parthenax, but then you decide that you don't want to do that. Sort of like a D and an E were their two names. I totally forgot. Tell me what their names were again, somebody, please, before I choke.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to
All right, we're gonna do the
everyone.
main quest.
Some of our members
First
aren't
playthrough, you
here,
kind of have
but you'll
to.
meet them soon. Come find me
Future
when you're ready.
playthroughs, you kind of just
You and I
don't,
are going to be
you know.
doing some traveling together. Get your feet. And here,
From what I understand
I
about
think
New
you've
Game
earned
Plus,
something
it's
for bringing
possible
the
the
artifacts to us.
developers understood that.
in addition to credits, why don't we
That
set
people
you up with
sometimes
a
don't want to do the
backpack
main
with
quest
some
over and over.
boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway.
Oh, thank you. We get a nice little level up too while we're at it. Very nice. I'm gonna make a empty save here. Cool, cool. Every time I level up, okay. Complete the challenge and then you spend a skill point. Okay. Top row represent the row. Okay, interesting. Some mobility would be good for melee. I do like dueling. Yeah, I'd really like to see more melee stuff going on, right? Tech, okay. Yeah, boost pack training, right? That might not be a bad option. Okay. Serving, research, physical. Ooh, physical. Okay, stealth, weightlifting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So I think we have to go through the tier of it. I have to spend 7 more points. Okay, I think I get the idea. I like the idea of being a martial arts master. That's really cool. Boxing, fitness, weightlifting, wellness, pain tolerance. This might be very, very important for... Make you 20... Take 10% less damage while wielding a melee weapon. Oh, I don't hate that. We'll just get... I think we're just going to get there when we get there. We'll just be thinking about it. Sarah...
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really
I'm
is uncharted
spamming
territory.
E. I just want to just...
That was
there we go.
intense, wasn't it? The artifact, I guess, a lot overwhelming. Now that I think about it.
I've seen it before. I've seen
I'm
nothing
Noelle.
I haven't seen before.
It's really nice to meet you, and thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay. What about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts? How long have you been working on all this? You seem to know a lot. Yeah, let's just get
Planning
right
on
to it.
sticking around then? I think we can find a spot for you. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's
I do
quite
like
proud
the
of the collection,
free amenities
but Mateo
you
has
get
made more than a
in
few
these games, in Bethesda games. They usually give you
Gardens
like,
are
if
out
you
the
join a
doors there.
faction,
If you need a moment of quiet
main quest
contemplation.
is interesting because they
Emphasis on
usually
quiet
don't
part.
give you a
At
house.
least usually.
But if you join like, the College of
Let's head
Winterhold, like the Wizard City, they'll give you like a little
Sebastian
room
Banks,
to just vibe in.
Constellation's founder,
Even the
had
Thieves
this
Guild will
place
give you a
built
bunk.
Hello
there, Vasco.
Greetings,
It was a
Walter
big debate at the
Stroud.
time, but
How
most
may
people
I
in the
assist
city
you?
have forgotten we're here.
No, I don't need anything. Just, checking in, seeing how you're doing.
At present, all systems are functioning
Yeah,
well
it's just
within
said. Everybody
established
forgot that they even
parameters.
exist. Like, they're
Well,
a
then,
branch made for exploration, and
Of course.
they think they've got something important
I have
here, and
been given
it seems like
no
they do, but
alternate
nobody
instructions.
cares even about the artifacts. That's fairly interesting. They're just kind of this exploring while everybody else is fighting. I think that's sort of the mood, the tone, the general pacing. The bed should be invest in science. She needs a rough. The bed should be comfy enough. Man, friend, you are just
So this is the bar.
dirtying
Usually
up.
no tender, so help yourself.
I'm gonna turn on extreme filter for people like you in the
Now
future.
let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place open.
So the one of convenience. Just make me sleep in the toilet. Just tell me that every room is full and just make me sleep in the toilet, please. I'm begging you. Yeah, this is my room. Good night. Yeah. Ooh, nice bin. I can really get cozy in here. Just binning around. Oh, look, a room opened up.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned.
I look
for
like
each
an
of us,
absolute
so I better
bloke.
get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too
I look
long.
like I failed.
Enjoy.
You know, first grade arithmetic. I just don't like multiplication tables. I'll go into space for you, lady, but just don't make me do a multiplication table. Yeah, that's kind of what he's thinking. Is this my bed? I can't. I think so. Yeah, it's my bed. Okay. Moby Dick, yum. I wish I could read all of Moby Dick in the game. I feel like that should be an option. Oh, you can hold things and swing around. Okay, this is classic. Oh, it's pretty easy to actually rotate things anyways. Okay. Look at this. Okay. Anyway. Thanks for the case. Alright, we are sitting on the 2-hour mark. I think I'm going to call it a night, literally and in the game. It is 1:17 local time, so I'm going to set it for a fat 24 hours. He's going to get a really nice sleep tonight, and I'm going to get maybe a sixth of that. So I got a new washing machine coming in the morning, so that's kind of like a spaceship, right? It's modular because the parts keep breaking. Don't usually think that's how it's supposed to go. So anyway, so we're gonna be streaming tomorrow some more. Mostly, I'm actually just recording this so I can edit some cool footage together. But I really thank you for those who joined me for this first attempt at this stream, and patience getting the game set up and everything, and just ready to keep going with it. If you have any suggestions or recommendations or requests on things to do, where to go, how to do it, we're trying to be evil here, right? So I'll definitely take requests for those who are curious. We're just going to do any opportunity to betray and cheat and lie. And this game is going to take a while, so we're just going to take it one night. We're just going to enjoy the experience, right? You only get to play a game for the first time once. So that's what I'm hoping to share with you folks on the stream today. I understand a lot of folks maybe they're just looking for a review, maybe they're looking for just a little bit of gameplay so they can get an understanding of what the game is about. And so this first episode might be a big one, just simply for that. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. We had a great time. We're hoping this world has just started opening up. All right, right on. Peace.